Good evening. I'm Mr. Christopher Evans, and here at Callaway High School I've had the privilege to serve as both Math Department Chair and Assistant Director of Bands. And it's my pleasure on this occasion to come to you in the capacity of the Assistant Band Director. We would just like to say to the Trammell family that Mr. Trammell has been an awesome supporter of the band program here along with all extracurricular activities. And I just think one of my most fondest memories of him is that his first year here, he asked me about state contests, as many principals have asked me before about state contests, but they never show up. But I did tell him the date, and to my surprise, when we got to contest in Capaya, I remember that day it was storming, it was raining. They actually had a rain delay because the field was flooded. And when we got off the bus, the first people we saw was Mr. Trammell and his wife and daughter out there in raincoats and umbrellas to watch the band perform. And that means a lot because oftentimes, you know, we get the big extracurriculars who get all of the attention of the administration, which is the football team, the basketball team. But to see him not only make that contest, but every contest thereafter, not only meant a lot to me, but it meant a lot to the kids as well. We'll miss that support, but we take the seed that he was planted here and supporting the band, and we're going to nurture it and grow it so that we can continue producing not only great musicians but great citizens here. We want to let the Trammell family know that we are constantly in our prayers and that you'll forever be a part of the Callaway family. Thank you for letting us borrow a piece of time with a great man in William Trammell III. God bless you.
Hi, my name is Jordan Taylor, and I'm the Assistant Section Leader of the Callaway High School Percussion. And I would just like to say that Mr. Trammell was one of those principals who cared about the extracurriculum, because the band, we don't really get as much attention, but Mr. Trammell, he always made sure that we didn't feel left out. He used to always give us updates, you know, ask us what's going on. He was at every performance, and I would just like to thank him for the support because, you know, not most principals come to our performances, you know. So, to Mr. Trammell's family, I would like to say sorry for your loss, and I would like to say thank you for everything.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Jonathan Nelson, class of 2015. I used to be one of Mr. Trammell's office workers, and I remember when he first came to the school, he was very strict, and he just let the students know that he was about business. And when he got accustomed to the school, he just became one of our best friends for everybody. And he just wasn't an average principal where you just wouldn't want to listen to, but I don't know, man. It's sad.
Hey, my name is Kingdon Tate, and I am a senior at Callaway High School, class of 2017. I'll be telling you how Mr. Trammell affected my life and school career. Mr. Trammell, I love the way that he supported all of us academically and in extracurricular activities such as band, which I am in. I play the trumpet, and what I've seen Mr. Trammell, he's always been at every performance that we have been in, and he's always a support system. So whenever we need someone that will root for us, he'll always be the first man to do that.
Okay, I'm Amber Johnson. I'm a junior here at Callaway High School, of course, and I am a chargette. And Mr. Trammell was a lot of things to me because I'm also in the choir and I'm an ambassador, and I made a lot of promises to him. And he was always there for like his students, like the good or the bad, like it never mattered. And he just wanted the best for everybody, and he cared about everybody from the staff, from the kids to just basically everybody. And I'll never forget him saying, "My girls are the best of JPS, like they the best of JPS, like I love y'all, these my charges." And he was just always there for us, like at our competitions, like when we go to Pearl and all that, like he was there for us last year. And I'm just really missed that, but I know he in a better place, so we miss you.
I'm Xavier Avery. I'm the section leader of the Callaway High School Marching Band Percussion Section. And Mr. Trammell, well, my 9th grade year, well, my freshman year was his freshman year. He was just getting here. And he affected a lot of us, and it hurts that he's gone. Because I remember the first thing he said to me, he was like, "Hey son, take that hood off." I was like, yes, sir. I mean, my 9th grade year, a lot of people didn't like him because he was strict, but they had to let him warm up to everybody. And once he did, he affected a lot of people's hearts. So, I mean, it's gonna hurt that he's gone.
Good evening. My name is Elvin Davis, 2016 graduate. Just want to talk a little bit about Mr. Trammell. He started here in my 10th grade year. He was a good principal. He wanted everybody to be OMG, like everybody. Even if he didn't go to Callaway, like he was a good principal. He made sure everybody was on one accord. He kept me on the right track. He loved to charge the phone. He loved to listen. He just was a good principal. Kept everybody on the right track, and we gonna miss you and we love you. Class 2016.
All right, my name is Gavin Hughes. I am a sophomore at Jackson State University. I graduated in the year of 2015. Mr. Trammell was a great man. He was always caring. You could always say, and I said this back at his homegoing celebration, that you could always tell that he cared about each and every student, from one of the most promising students that it would seem like, even to the student that we didn't know what was going to happen when they left Callaway, but you could always tell that he cared, even so much that you can hardly ever find him in his office, because he would always be walking around making sure that everything was going right in the classroom and everything was well with the students. He was a very hands-on principal, so I think that's something that we can be very appreciative of, and his legacy will be remembered and he will truly be missed.
Hello, I am Curtis Lavelle Luckett Jr. I am Director of Bands here at Callaway High School, home of the Charger Funk. And we decided to come together to pay a tribute to a man that has really made an impact his couple of years that he was here, and that is Mr. William Trammell. He was our principal. When he came in my 2nd year here at Callaway. I'm a graduate of this school, and it's always important that when someone comes in that is a leader of your alma mater, you want to make sure that they are adamant about doing things that are very important for the school. And when Mr. Trammell came the first day, we as alumni and co-workers also, staff, we all felt like that he had something that was meaningful for the school. So it hurts that he's not here. It hurt us real bad, but the band, we decided that we wanted to pay tribute in our own special way, just to show his family, show his friends, and just show the world the impact that Mr. Trammell had to the students, the impact that he had to Jackson, the impact that he had to Jackson Public Schools, and of course the impact that he had to Callaway High School. He never missed a performance. He was at every football game. He'd always come to us to talk to us and say, "Good job, Mr. Luckett." He always called me coach. I don't know why. I guess because he was a coach in the past, but every time he'd see me, he'd be like, "What's up, coach?" So I'd be like, "What's up, Mr. Trammell?" And we'd just go in and we'll just talk and continue to do things for the band program. And he'd always do whatever he could to make sure that we had what we needed. Even though, it was a struggle at times, but he still managed to help us the best way that he could. The students really grasped him as he worked here these years, and like I said, it's real sad that he's gone, but his spirit will live on. He continued to tell us that we always had to say this every day, that we were OMG, on a mission to greatness, MOE, moving from ordinary to extraordinary, and being paid, positive, attentive, innovative, and dedicated. And that's what we're doing every day, and we're doing that to make sure that he knows that it will never go in vain. So we love you, Mr. Trammell. We miss you. And from the Callaway Band, thank you.